Hey guys, Iceman here. And bear with me, alright? My fucking allergies are acting up or whatever. Here in the north, there's a bunch of plants and shit that are sprouting or whatever. There's pollination and shit going on. Ragweed and shit, I don't know what it is. But I got the sniffles, you know? Iceman has the fucking sniffles. But nonetheless, I gotta make this video. Because I want to. And I wanted to tell you guys what I think is one of the better builds for a Barbarian. In fact, what could even possibly be an endgame Barbarian build. And some things might come to your surprise. Because some of this shit is cheap, man. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, as you can see here, he's slaughtering these little motherfuckers with ease. This is on ladder right now, currently, US East. So it's a good time. And look at the skeletons. Look at how it knocks them back, see? Because I'm wearing Lawbringer. Well, Icewall is wearing Lawbringer anyway, and he's level 89. Let me show you his skills. Ooh, a Berserker Axe. Low quality. God damn. Okay, combat skills. You just want to max out Frenzy and summon the Synergy. You know, I'm starting to put some into... Actually, I didn't put any into the Synergy. You want, and then one in the rest, because you want one in Berserk. Berserk is a 1-point wonder. But you guys really don't even have to use Berserk with this build. And I'll tell you why in just a minute here, alright? But then here's the masteries. I just max Sword Mastery, 1 in all the rest. And then War Cries, max Battle Orders, 1 in all the rest, except for Taunt, because I start leveling up Taunt for the freaking Frenzy Synergy. See, it gives 8% damage per level. Damn. Damn, this shit's bothering me. Then we got Lay into the Hands, one of my favorite melee character freaking gloves, man. 350% damage to undead, or to demons. My bad. How the hell could you go wrong with that? Yeah, you're doing massive damage to demons here. You just chop the shit out of them, no problem. And the fire resist, dude, should not go underlooked. Look at that, 50% fire res. So that gets you way up there. I probably have too much fire resistance character, but it doesn't even really matter. Of course, it's okay to stack it some, because when you run into an enemy pack who has a conviction, it'll help keep your res still up, you know, if you stack it. Then I got Grief. This is an epic one that I made kind of early in this ladder. Ariettes. Now, I like the attack rating bonus on this, and the 4 to combat skills, basically. You know, stuff like that gives you a ton of attack rating. Look at this, 8,000. Oh, shit. I guess I can't really show you the difference right now because I'm strength glitched with it. But nonetheless, it gives you a hell of a lot of attack rating. And the resists, stuff like that. I've tried some with G-Face, but I just prefer going with Ariettes. The attack rating and shit like that. And more survivability. And it's doing shitloads of damage as it is with this guy. And I will say, my Merc is wearing Reaper's Toll. Ideally, I think I would have him be wearing Infinity with this build. Shit, my nose is dripping, dude. You guys see that? My fucking nose is dripping. God damn. Yeah, and Iceman still has to go hit the gym tonight. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch, man. And my nose is gonna be getting all the equipment all wet and shit. Oh, it's a good thing I have a little private gym these can use. But nonetheless, got a public one as well. But nonetheless, man, I was going on about my Merc, right? Because he's having the Reaper's Toll, Lionheart, and Vamp Gaze. Now, ideally, I'd give him Infinity, I think. And I'm pretty damn sure that Infinity is more effective than Pride with a Frenzy Barb, especially this build. But maybe I'll test them out one of these days. But I don't have a Pride, and they're pretty damn expensive. But I might do some comparisons in the future. Alright, but I'd give him Infinity. Especially in this case, because I'm wearing Lawbringer, which already casts Decrepify. A high-ass level one, too. So you get 15 Decrep. 20% chance to cast it. And this Reaper's Toll only casts a 1 level 1 Decrepify. But it's kind of nice having 2 characters cast him at once, man. Because you really cover a lot of area when you're both casting it. But it's not essential to have that on your Merc anymore, so... With that being said, I think Infinity would be great. Take down their defense significantly. And I believe their physical resistance is by a hell of a lot. Now here are the ghosts that everybody hates. And I got a bad start to them, but yeah, this character wastes these ghosts, no problem. Look at them waste through the undead. And as you can see, it knocks them back. Oh, that thing had might on it or something like that. Or was it holy fire? I'm not sure which. But you basically can have frenzy on your right click and just hold it down. And you can just run around and he'll auto attack everything, man. See that? Just auto attack. Yeah, look at that shit. And those ghosts usually aren't even a problem, man. Because you beat the shit out of them so fast. See, watch this. See him? Beats the shit out of the ghost, no problem. Yeah, I mean, it's cheap as hell, man. But you don't even have to use Berserk on the physical immunes. You'll see if I run into any physical immunes. As opposed to like other GG bar builds, you know, like ones that use like Last Wish and Grief or something like that. Or Breath of the Dying and Beast. Just all those sort of combinations, man. The problem with those builds is they're not... See, here's some physical immunes, see? Look at that! They're dead! That was like 5 of them and they're dead! Did you see that? If I wasn't using Lawbringer... Here we go. Bunch of physical immunes, see? I can barely even highlight them before they die, man. It's almost hard to showcase it. But if I was using a different combo, man, it would be a bitch to kill those things. Same with the freaking succubi who you run into. Those hell witches, man. Who shoot those energy balls at you. I think some of those are physical immune. In some areas in this game, anyway. But look at that. And the thing about frickin' Lawbringer is that Sanctuary Aura. It gives you like 600+% damage to undead. And it might even break the physical resist. Yeah, it certainly does. You don't even have to cast a crep on these guys. They're immune to physical, but not anymore. Not with Sanctuary Aura applied to them. So any of the undead, man, who are physical immune, you're going to waste the shit out of them. They're going to so regret encountering you. It's amazing. This Barbarian build is fucking awesome. And look, and it's cheap. You know, you just need a low rune for your little grief. You need a low rune for your fortitude. And you need that cheap-ass Lawbringer, man. You don't need your Breath of the Dying. You don't need your Beast. You don't need those other things, man. You don't need a Last Wish. And my boy of mine on here actually was able to conquer the frickin' Ubers. And I think he might not have even died the first time I saw him do it. And he had this combo on. I don't think he even cast Light Tap on him, dude. It was so freaking epic. And Mephisto, Uber Mephisto might be partly undead, but I would like some of you guys to confirm that on here if he is. I haven't looked it up. But I have a hunch that he might be... Oh, fuck me. Look at this. There's a glitch going on in the ladder. Look at this. You can't even hit him. See, my Merc is killing him. See this? I'm not hitting him. Yeah, this guy's glitched right now. Isn't that fucking amazing? How Blizzard doesn't fix this shit? There's a glitch that goes on to the physical characters where they can't hit anything. Actually, it seems like it's functioning again. It's functioning again. That's nice. But let me show you the rest of the gear. Grief, Ariots, High Lords with that Deadly Strike, attack speed, a nice light res and stuff like that. Gores, because I don't really have Crushing Blow anywhere else, so I find Gores to be sufficient. You could switch them with, like, what are those boots? Goblin Toe. In fact, that would be something great to experiment with. I might try that, because your run speed is awesome on the Frenzy Barb anyway. But the problem is, you know, it's gonna... The Gores add to it, obviously, so that's kind of nice having the run speed. And the problem with Goblin Toe is they don't have it. But of course, Frenzy makes you run pretty fast, but you gotta charge it up. Wow, this is amazing how he just chops through those frickin' physical immunes. But I'll show you the rest of the gear. And if my Merc had Infinity, man, he'd be kicking even more ass. This character. Yeah, it's really handy how it kicks back all these mages and stuff. Like in the Chaos Sanctuary as well. Sometimes I find with my other Barbarian builds, you sometimes just get overwhelmed. Even if you're one-hitting everything, Sometimes you just get surrounded by too many knights and shit of these undead knights. But that is no longer a problem when you have Lawbringer. In fact, sometimes you gotta chase their little asses down, man. And look at this, I've been running for a while now without even my battle orders. And then I have Fortitude. And I recommend making it in a non-superior durability anyway armor. This is a non-superior armor entirely. It had a decent defense though, so it, in an Archon plate, so it gets 1539 with Fortitude. But because if you make it in a superior one, man, your repair costs are going to be through the freaking roof, and you're going to regret it. I'm almost damn sure of it. So I wouldn't recommend you do that. Wow, those wraiths, man, are just not a problem. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at that shit, man. And here's good old Bal. I wasn't really planning on kicking his ass in this video, but I suppose I could. Man, I'm lagging. That's what that was. I'm not sure if I ran into the glitch actually earlier. I was just not in position to hit. Yeah, I think that's what went on. Because sometimes there's a glitch where you can't hit shit. You can't enter TPs or anything. What the hell? Oh, there's a mage hiding behind him. There we go. Yeah, I suppose maybe I'll murder Bal. Then I have Ravenfrost. Pretty poor one. And what you need is a nice Mana Leech ring as well to finish it all off, man. You need some Mana Leech. It's nice to have it. Ideally one with attack rating and damage. This one has both. But not that high of an attack rating. It's 76. You can get one with over 100. But nonetheless, it's not bad. And the 6 minimum damage, man, that minimum damage stuff really adds up. Which is why you also need max damage charms. Primarily these small ones with 3 max damage and attack rating. And I have a really nice one somewhere. Actually, that might be... here we go. 3 max damage, 7 magic fine. Yeah, man, that thing's freaking GG. Actually, don't remember where I found that, but... yeah, this Barbarian is great for running the freaking council. And you can item find then, you know, and try to get runes that way. So that's one of the great parts about the Frenzy Barbs is... they're good for running the council members in Act 3. Because you can item find all of their corpses and potentially get a double drop for every one. And they have a high... they can drop all the runes and shit like that. I think they can drop all the high runes. I know people find Burr and Joff in them. But, yeah, I think they can drop Zod. And I mentioned this in a video that I made a few days back, man. I was in the Maggot Lair. And a frickin' Zod rune dropped. And it was the first level. Almost positive it was out of a pot. Even though I've heard someone in my comments say that they can't drop out of those pots. Or out of chests and shit. On that level. But I mean, it was on the first level. We just entered it. My boy kicked some of the pots and out falls a Zod. Yeah, that was GG, man. But then you just got to stack up on max damage charms. 10 max are nice on the grand charms with some attack rating. But like I said, the 3 max damage small charms are really nice as well. Yeah, he chops through these minions, no problem. And as for murdering Bal, we'll see how this goes. It's been a while since I've murdered Bal with the barb. It's just not very fast, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a Javazan with Griffins and a Conviction Aura going on from Infinity. It's not that type of speed, especially without Crushing Blow. Or with only 15% rather from the Gores. But, see, once you start chopping them up some with that Crushing Blow, it's not bad. And he goes down pretty fast. But if I had Goblin Toe on, he'd be chopping the shit out of him. Or G-Face in this case. G-Face is a little better for killing the bosses. I just find Ariats to be more likable all around. Because you don't really need Crushing Blow against basic minions and basic uniques and champions. But there we go. For the most part, that's, you know, in my current understanding of these barbs, this is a decent endgame barbarian build. Just put an infinity right there. Have more max damage charms. And have this setup, man, and you're going to kick some ass. Yeah, my friend came up with this idea. When he started the ladder, he just went kind of cheap. And not too long into it, he was able to trade enough to build this shit, and he made a Grief and a Lawbringer. And he was impressed, so I experimented with it, and so was I. So like this video if you will. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. I'm not too far from it. I have 923 right now, I think. So it's going up fast, man. I appreciate if you guys spread the video and get more folks to sub. Because if I hit 1K, I could potentially get monetized and I could make some monies doing this. And yeah, Daddy would really like that. And thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you guys. If you would like to become a patron, click the link in the description below. And I'd really appreciate it. More videos to come. Peace with you.